Jack Dorherty's life is falling apart. If you don't know who Jack Dorherty is, I truly don't blame you. Jack Dorherty is like a degenerate kick streamer. He's just like some random kid who just bothers people and does a whole bunch of bullshit, right? So his whole career and his life is falling apart right now because he has like lawsuits coming against him and some other stuff recently happened. And when I say recently, I mean like yesterday type shit. So we're just gonna go over this. I want to react to it. I want to give my 2 cents on it. Whenever this video gets put up, it gets put up. I don't know what to say, but let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm the only one here working. I'm the only one here working. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I do. Because I have bills every month. I have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every month, and it's stressful.
From getting sued by State Farm for insurance fraud to absolutely losing his mind on live stream and telling everybody how he truly feels.
Why you're probably with me in the first place. If I didn't do social media, you wouldn't even have gave me the attention.
Jack Dorherty's life has been...
If that's how you feel about your girlfriend, you probably shouldn't be with them in the first place. You know what I mean? If you're with somebody and you genuinely feel that if you weren't doing social media or if you weren't as successful in a career, they wouldn't be with you, you probably shouldn't be with them.
For our eyes for the past couple of months now. If somehow you still don't know who Jack is, consider yourself absolutely blessed, as Jack is easily one of the most insufferable gremlins we've been forced to lay our eyes upon over the past couple of years.
Genuinely, I've never really watched any Jack Dorherty content. He doesn't, there's nothing for me to watch him for.
Now, I've actually made 2 other videos talking about Jack and why exactly he's so hated, but long story short, Jack blew up on YouTube very early on at a very young age, even hitting 1 million subscribers 3 years before he graduated high school.
To be fair with you, right? To be fair with you, YouTube was very different back then. YouTube was extremely different back 7 years ago. It was easier and like to get views like this, right? And obviously he got these over time. Even then, bro, like this is impressive. 29 million views 7 years ago, but then again, it's been 7 years, so the views definitely were just clicking as the years went by. But still, either way, this is impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
He then used that clout to convince young girls to sign absolutely horrible OnlyFans contracts where he takes most of their money. Starting off with his very first girlfriend and current girlfriend of another big streamer, Neon, Sam Frank.
Hey.
But guys, this is Sam. This is my girlfriend. We filmed the video in the past before, and
you broke my iPhone 11.
He then has these girls star in absolute garbage bottom tier content on TikTok and YouTube, and kids eat this shit up.
McKinley! Oh, I got you. I missed you. Oh.
Never is content like that ever gonna feel real, and never is it gonna interest me. This is just stupid because you could tell that it's a skit, right? It's not even like they're trying to make it seem like it's not planned out. It's just not funny. It's not. This is for children. You feel me? Like this is content for children. Like actual children.
He uses this content to funnel these literal children to these girls' OF pages where he makes the majority of his money. He then uses this money to buy things like houses and exotic cars so he can continue making YouTube videos flexing on his young, impressionable audience.
Jack, which one of these cars is your favorite?
It's probably not even any of these cars, honestly. It's probably the one I have next door because I got the crib next door as well, but I keep it parked over there.
Well, how much are these ones worth?
That one was 400K. This one was 250K.
This reminds me of like 6ix9ine in his prime when he was doing shit like that. You know what I mean? But even then, it's like, as a content creator, you got to be real careful because you don't know when you're going to fall off or you're going to get washed up. And then all this stuff that you bought that's probably off of a loan or a credit card, you got to figure a way to pay all this back. All these cars that you bought, they're depreciating in value every second that they're off that lot. The houses, you could probably sell them. Depending on how much you paid for them, you might not get the full amount back. If you go into an entrepreneurship career, you have to invest in like either stocks or 401k, something like that. That's where your money should be going. But you know what? Game is game, I guess. I don't know.
350K, and then my Tesla was like 140, but I'm getting a Cybertruck, so I'm gonna be giving that Tesla away. So if any of you guys want my Tesla, comment down below because I'm gonna be giving it away to one of you guys. once I get my Cybertruck.
And that is the cycle of Jack Dorherty.
Cap, there's
But it
no way
seems
that he
like
actually
all of
gave that
might
away.
be coming to an end sooner than we thought. So a few months ago in the most recent Jack video that I made, not only did I predict the start of his downfall almost perfectly, but we also talked about a recent lawsuit that had been made against Jack. And we've recently gotten some new updates regarding this lawsuit that make Jack look really fucking bad. So last October, Jack was live streaming at some sort of Halloween party out in LA when he got into a bit of an argument with two dudes who honestly were wearing the goofiest fucking outfits I've ever seen in my life.
Do you say something?
Yeah.
I've seen this video. I've seen this video. If you haven't seen this video, I think they'll show it. If they don't show it, then I will explain to you what happened. I'm sure that he'll explain it too, though.
And after Jack attempted to set up a fight between him and his bodyguard and the two guys he was arguing with,
Ice 2 versus 2. All right, go. I'm running.
Jack's bodyguard Kane, who has a history of violently attacking people, would randomly just sucker punch one of the dudes straight in the face.
Oh, they didn't show it. But basically what happened is exactly what he just said. They got into an argument. Jack Dorherty, every time that he says that he's gonna fight his security guards on the person that he's saying he's gonna fight, what ended up happening was the security guard is about 2 times the size of these people, and he cocked back and just put him down, like absolutely laid out. Not gonna lie, he was fucked up.
Oh, no, yo, stop.
No, are you fucking
Hey, what's up? Hey, 1 by 1, what's up, nigga?
And although in the moment Jack would get away from this situation without any repercussions, as he has done time and time again, a few months after this situation happened, this lawsuit would actually be filed against Jack. And although Jack likes to make it seem like he makes a ton of money or that he's really good at managing the money he does make, the way he's reacted to this lawsuit being filed against him may prove otherwise, as it has now came out that Jack has attempted to use his renter's insurance to help pay for the lawsuit, and State Farm has actually filed their own lawsuit against Jack because of it. So now this Adderall addicted Funko Pop built bitch has 2 lawsuits.
Don't talk about Funko Pops like that. Funko Pops look better than this. Basically, what I would say is that, one, I can understand why somebody would try and get their insurance to pay for the lawsuit, right? I would understand it. I don't think that this happened on Jack Dorherty's property, 1. And 2, your bodyguard is the person who put hands on first. So I don't even understand in what world this really works. I don't understand how you actually think that you're going to get away with doing something like that, right? I can understand why he tried, because he doesn't want to come out of pocket for it. I don't think it's going to work. And the thing is, a lot of content creators, once you're at a certain peak in your content creating career, it seems like a lot of people are making over $100,000 a month, and sometimes more than that. But you gotta be online constantly. Like, you have to be present, streaming, posting on YouTube every day, like really getting to it to be making that much. I have never watched a single one of Jack Dorherty's videos, and when it comes to a lot of the bigger streamers, they have kind of a mature audience, right? So above the age of 16, people have jobs above the age of 16, and they go and they spend their money on donations, right? This dude, I think his core audience is like ages of like 10 to like 14 or 15. Like, nobody, how are you making this much money? Oh, well, I don't know. We'll continue the video.
Looming over his head. In new legal docs obtained by
Your live is now eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards discussing drugs or other regulated substances. In what world did I talk about regulated substances? Okay, TikTok. Okay. All right,
TMZ,
no worries.
State Farm says Jack is trying to use his renter's insurance policy to force the company to defend him in the litigation and possibly cough up any damages that may be owed. The thing is, State Farm says Jack is not actually covered here, because not only does the policy not cover willful acts that cause bodily harm, he also posted the video of the fight on his social media pages and is using the footage as part of his business, which is also not covered under the policy.
That's another thing, is like, bro, you posted your own evidence. You posted your own crime, period. You posted your own crime. Why did you think that you were going to be able to get away with anything? It doesn't make any sense.
So basically, Jack is trying to use his renter's insurance to help pay for this lawsuit that not only didn't happen on his property, it didn't even happen in the same state that he lives in. Jack lives in
that's
Florida,
crazy.
and this party was in California. And that could mean a couple of things. The first thing it could mean is that Jack is actually dumb as fuck, and he truly thought he was able to use his renter's insurance to help pay for this lawsuit. And although I do believe Jack is stupid as shit, something tells me he's not that dumb. So I don't think that's what's going on here. The other option is that Jack is such a fucking douchebag, such a terrible, garbage human being, that he's willing to do the absolute most to not have to pay for this lawsuit and pay money that he owes. And because of that, he tried to pull a fast one on.
To be fair, I don't think anybody would want to pay up in a lawsuit, right? Like, yeah, he could be a dirtbag. He could 100% be a dirtbag. At the end of the day, why would anybody want to pay up to a lawsuit? Nobody would. Nobody would be happy to.
State Farm and get them to pay for the lawsuit, maybe hoping that they wouldn't look deeper into it and just cough up the money. And for all we know, Jack could have done this previously, and that's why he was so confident in doing this. Because to me, this seems really dumb. I really can't comprehend why exactly you would do something like this, as in my experiences with insurance companies, they will ask you a million questions and look as deep into the situation as they please. Because the last thing any insurance company wants to do is give you their money. And the third, and in my opinion,
me and Alyssa spoke about this the other day because she was talking about this board game that she wanted to buy, and she asked the question. The question that she asked was, what is the most important useless shit ever? And I said insurance. The reason that insurance is the most useful, useless thing ever is because you don't need it most of the time. Like 9 out of 10 people do not need car insurance, house insurance, anything like that, because they get fortunate enough to the point where nothing bad ever happens. Then there's that 10%. Did I say 90% of people? 95? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's that unfortunate amount of people that will need car insurance, that will need house insurance. Look at South Carolina. Look at the whole South right now. They needed that insurance, right? With that being said, the insurance company's job is to make sure that there is, without a doubt, proof that you are not liable for the issues that did occur. If they can even think that it's your fault that something happened, they won't pay you out. If they could see a little fact that makes it that it's not on them to pay, they will make sure that they deep dive to make sure that they are not paying for whatever the issue is. Insurance companies are usually scummy. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of insurance companies are scummy, so you got to be careful with them.
The most likely reason as to why Jack did this is because he simply isn't managing his money as well as he wants us to think. Now, obviously, I have absolutely no idea how much money Jack makes, but what I can tell you for sure is he's spending a shit ton of that money every single month. Back in the original Jack video I made, we talked about this tweet: talk shit all you want, you wish you can spend this.
Bro, this isn't a flex. Talk shit all you want. You wish you could spend this much on your credit card in just 2 weeks. This isn't a flex. Now, if you spent this much on your debit card in 2 weeks, all right, that's a flex. You got bread. You got bread, bro. You spent $241,343 in 2 weeks on your credit card. You know you got to pay all that shit back, right? When you pay it back, that's when you're able to flex. But if you're going to pay your total balance, that's not a flex, bro.
Much on your credit card in just 2 weeks, and it shows that he spent $241,000 on his credit card in the past 2 weeks. Well, what I didn't show you in that video is about 10 days later, he posted another screenshot showing that he actually spent about $324,000 in a 2-week period. And that's obviously a shit ton of money.
Bro.
Not to mention the house that he currently lives in, he's renting out for $55,000 a month.
I'd be sick to my stomach. I don't care, bro. Look, listen, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If I were to blow up as a content creator, no matter if it's 1 year down the line, tomorrow, 5 years away, like no matter what, I will never do some shit like this. And I will never pay for a house. I will never rent a house for $55,000 a month. You will see me inside of a house. I will buy a brand new house, cash, period. But the thing is, every single social media creator, like not every single one, but I'm gonna put it like this. Most of the content creators that you are seeing online right now are not real, bro. They're not real people. The things that they do and say online, it's not real. Like, let's keep it a beam. There's no way that all these people online act like this in real life, right? I don't think that Jack Dorherty acts like an actual piece of shit every single time that he's on the internet. Or what the fuck am I saying? I don't think that Jack Dorherty can sit there and act like a piece of shit in real life every single day, right? Am I right or wrong for saying that? I don't know, because I've never watched any of his content. But they're not real, bro. Everybody has a facade online, because that's the only way that you get famous nowadays, is if you're going viral, if you're saying some crazy shit, if you're doing some crazy shit. You can't just be a real person online anymore, because the kids don't want that. And who watches most of the content and who gets people blown up? It's usually the kids, because the kids are the ones who are chronically online. So I don't know, man. Yeah, the internet's fake, bro. The internet's fake.
My new house right here. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little tour, but we just signed the lease. It's $55,000 a month.
And I'm sure he has a ton more overhead costs. And although Jack is clearly making a ton of money, he's also very clearly spending a ton of money. And the thing about making money is you can make $50,000, $100,000, $300,000 a month. If you're spending half of that on just overhead costs, and then you run into a road bump like a lawsuit from someone who's trying to take your money from you, you might have an issue. And the majority of his money he is making is from these OF girls. So if their income slows down, guess whose income is slowing down with it? And with the way he was reacting on one of his most recent live streams, something tells me that money might not be flowing the same as when he first started managing these girls' OF pages. So about a week ago, Jack would go on a cruise ship with his girlfriend and about 10 other people.
All right, guys, we're on a cruise. We got a 2-story room. This thing's insane, but look at the view over here. Come out, look at this. Oh my God. Holy.
And for the most part, Jack
was a nice ass cruise. That was a nice ass cruise ship.
Streaming the entire time. So we got to see every little thing that happened during this cruise. And at one point, Jack and his girlfriend would start to get into a little bit of an argument before eventually Jack just kind of blew up on her and completely gave away how he's truly been feeling for who knows how long.
How do I get over 10 people on a cruise, pay for everyone, get us nice ass rooms, manage everyone on this cruise, make sure everyone's having a fun time, film be the only one actually here working. I'm the only one here working. I'm the only one here working. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I do. Because I have bills every month. I have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every fucking month, and it's fucking stressful. And you understand how it feels in my position. I don't want to fucking stream right now. I fucking don't. It drives me insane.
That's the real him. That's the real Jack Dorherty. That's the one that doesn't care if he's on camera right now, but this is what has to come out of his mouth, and he has to say this because he's been holding it in for so long. It still doesn't excuse the shit that he does when he is on camera and he is in character, because he does pretty dumb shit. Pretend that you're the boss of a company, right? You're the boss of a company. You decide, okay, we're going to go on this vacation, but we're still going to be working, right? You go on the cruise, nobody's working. Nobody's trying to stream. Nobody's trying to be involved with the stream, when the whole purpose of coming on the cruise was to stream together in a foreign area. I can understand why he's frustrated, but then again, you surround yourself with the people you surround yourself with.
Up and basically say he's tired of this shit. He didn't flat out say it, but that's essentially what he's saying. He doesn't want to stream. He doesn't want to work. Jack just wants to chill, but he can't. You see, Jack has created this life that he has to maintain. Yep. This isn't a life that you have and you're just chilling and relaxing.
More money, more problems.
Jerry Jones. The amount of money you have to make every single month to maintain a life like this is insane. And you can't have a single slip up or you won't be able to afford to pay your bills. And you can very clearly see that all of this is kind of coming together and crashing down on top of Jack as he looks extremely stressed out in this clip.
I streamed 150 hours last month, and it's a side thing. That's not even my main thing. And I have to deal with everyone around me fucking bitching 24/7 to make my life harder after I hand them everything. I hand everybody fucking everything and do everything for everybody. You guys don't even know don't have to book a single thing. I do everything.
Yep.
You just have to fucking show up.
But he wouldn't stop there, as he would continue to tell his girlfriend and the entire stream just how stressed out he really is and all of the overhead costs that he has to deal with.
I have everyone here. How many people are with us on this trip? Like 12? Okay. It's like I have to worry about everyone. I have to fucking book everything. I have to fucking... I still have to work.
What's the reason of bringing all those people? If they work for you, what are they doing? What's their job? What's in their job description? Because there should be somebody planning all this. If I became a content creator, right, a streamer, and I was hiring people, I'm telling you right now, I would have 1 or 2 video video editors, a tech guy that if anything goes down, they can just get it back up immediately. Or if I needed a new PC built that day, they could come in and they could build me a top tier PC and it'll be all good. An assistant. You only need about 4 people because the assistant takes care of all the planning. The tech guy is only needed on a need basis. The video editors, you always need video editors because at the end of the day, when you're on stream, you're streaming for 8 hours. I promise you, I'm telling you right now, don't no streamer want to get off stream, take their footage and go right into editing videos. Not a single one of them. I come home from work, edit videos, and I hate myself after I'm done because by the time that I go to bed, I haven't had any free time for the day. I'm just work, and then I go to sleep. That's how it is. The overhead is crazy. His overhead is insane though. 12 people.
Just because it's vacation doesn't mean it's vacation for me. It might be for you guys, but I still have to work. I don't want to fucking work. It's the last thing I want to do. I want to go hang out with my friends right now, go fucking gamble with them at the casino. But I'm still streaming because I have money to make, because I have bills to pay, I have rent to pay, I have everyone's fucking salaries to pay at the end of the month. You don't understand that though.
Now keep in mind, this live stream happened about a week ago, and about a week after State Farm dropped their lawsuit on Jack. On top of that, Jack recently just bought a plot of land for about $4 million that he's gonna build a house on top of.
All right guys, so I just closed on my new $4 million house, even though I'm gonna have to knock it down, because I basically just spent $4 million on the land. Yeah, now I'm officially cooked and I have $500 in my bank.
So there's a good chance that
he has 2 lawsuits. He just bought a plot of land for $4 million. I want you to keep this in the back of your mind for the rest of this video. 2 lawsuits, plot of land for $4 million.
Jack is stressing the fuck out right now, and that's exactly why he's losing his mind like this on live stream. Because not only does he have a fresh $4 million loan that he has to pay off, but he's now dealing with the fact that State Farm is not going to pay off this lawsuit for him. Plus, State Farm just dropped their very own lawsuit on top of it. So Jack is likely down more money than he's ever been, and you can see it affecting him. Jack also said this to his girlfriend about their relationship.
It is. It's what I do for a living. It's why you're probably with me in the first place. If I didn't do social media, you wouldn't even have gave me the attention. So 100% true.
It's like,
if you feel like your partner would not be with you if you weren't in a certain position or in a certain career, you probably shouldn't be with that person because you could lose your career at any moment. So now, instead of just losing your career, you're going to lose the person that you're with as well as your career and all the money that you're getting. So therefore, why are you with that person? Because at the end of the day, they are using you at that point. Kind of. Little bit, low key.
Bro knows he's a fucking loser and people are only around him for his money. That's why I think it's so funny when people go in my comment section and say,
well, Slacken, you're just jealous because Jack makes more money than you.
Why the fuck would I be jealous of this? Why in any way, shape, or form would I ever want my life to look like this?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Why would I ever want to be anything?
It looks so cool to the kids and everything like that, but when you really think about it as an adult, nah, this life actually seems like it would fucking blow. Having to worry about that many bills and that many people, and you know, it's nice he got all this cool jewelry, he got all the cars, he got the nice house, he got all the girls, whatever the case is, he has all this shit, right? But is it really worth it when nobody really cares about you? No, it's not worth it, bro. At the end of the day, it's all fake love. Why would we want fake love, bro? There's no reason. Nobody should ever want fake love. I'm telling you all that.
Thing like these Krabby Patty secret formula having ass streamers that need 304s on stream with me so their 10-year-old audience can goon all day. Why would I want to be anything like these guys? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. The truth is, a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these streamers dread turning on that fucking camera. They might smile when it's on, but in reality, they hate their lives. They just do it because they know it's gonna make them more money than working at their local McDonald's. But that right there is where I'm going to end this video, boys. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think about this situation? And what do you think about Jack? If you boys did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like.
This dude's the GOAT. I think that the end of this video is literally just him explaining stuff. But like I said, his name is Slackin'. I don't know if you could see it on TikTok, but Slackin'. He posted this video 2 days ago, right? Now I'm going to show you what Jack Dorherty did yesterday. So this comes back to the thought process of, okay, this kid has 2 lawsuits currently, and he just bought a $4 million plot of land. So let's just look at what he did yesterday.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
He crashed his fucking McLaren, his custom McLaren, $500,000 down the drain. This is the type of dumb shit that I'm talking about. This is the dumb shit that streamers do. This is why streamers get such a bad rap, is because they do things like this. He's reading chat or texting or whatever it is that he's doing on his phone, right? He's reading chat, he's talking to somebody, he's doing whatever he's doing. But his face is glued to the phone while driving on the highway in the rain. So he passes this truck, or he tries to pass this truck, ends up hydroplaning and hits the barrier. There's no coming back from this. There's absolutely no coming back from this.
Bro, my... Oh. No. Oh
Destroyed.
my gosh.
Destroyed. This car is done for. And I'm not gonna play this whole video just for the simple fact that, like, you know, I don't want to. It's just people coming, making sure that they're okay, the police coming, Jack Dorherty lying. We'll get to that. But another thing that I want to highlight about this video, right, is that his boy's not doing well, bro.
Michael, here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too?
Why didn't it show it? Okay, it didn't show it. But the dude, Michael, that he's with right now, this dude is gushing. His friend is gushing.
Oh.
His friend is bleeding out of his head. It's coming all the way down his face. And he does this.
Michael, do you have your film on that phone too?
Michael, I know that you might have a concussion. I know that you're bleeding down the side of your face and your face is cut open. But record with these 2 phones. And then look at the performance that he puts on, bro.
Oh. Oh my God. My car is totaled, bro.
I think he asked his boy one time if he was good. Just that's it. Are you good? Okay. And then they moved on from that. We're not that ass, right? You recorded yourself texting and driving, which led to this accident. Then your boy is literally bleeding from the whole face. And you don't do anything besides make him. You said, you good, bro? You're good? Okay. Now, I need you to record this whole thing. I need you to film it. Just film it all. Oh my God, my car is totaled. Bro, nobody gives a fuck. I'd be suing the fuck out of him. I'd be suing him. I would be suing him immediately. Just based off of just spite. I would just be pissed off. Police showed up, and I'm pretty sure that he ended up just capping, right? Like, he was just capping. He doesn't know what happened, and he spun out. He hydroplaned, whatever the case is. There's no way that insurance is gonna end up paying for this. He got permanently banned on Kick from what I heard. So he's basically cooked. That dude is cooked, bro. He's completely cooked. I don't think that there's any coming back for Jack Dorherty.
I don't think this love for me. I don't think you the one for me. I don't think you see me when you fucking up all in your dream. I don't think you got trust for me. Just ain't what I